What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another lab session. It's been a little minute since we came out here and talked on our own, so had to do one of these again, man. I got some stuff on my phone. I've been stacking up some topics that I want to talk to y'all about. So let's get right into it, right? First thing we're going to talk about, right, is the music. I've been noticing a lot of folks just listen to anything and everything, but there's no intention behind the things y'all do, right? With that being said, I always tell y'all, man, y'all need to listen to some Get Money music. Get Money music. That's why you're not motivated. That's why you sad. That's why you depressed. You listen to all these sad songs, these songs that don't speak about nothing productive or doing nothing in life. You feel what I'm saying? You listen to some Get Money music. Folks like Rich Homie Quan, Trigger 500, SCY Jimmy, Money Man. You know what I mean? So I got some songs I'm going to go over with y'all, right? First one we got is Rich Homie Quan. Those of y'all that know, man, I'm messed up by Rich Homie, man. I'm messed up Rich Homie, man. I've been listening for a long time, bro. And he's never let me down, bro. They don't call him Rich Homie for no reason, you feel me? Song's called I Get. Everybody might not relate to this one, right? But this one of the ones, you know what I mean? It may seem like life don't love you no more. I done had dreams like that felt so real, I thought I was woke. Sometimes I feel like I want to give up with no hope. He said, I get the picture. I get you. I get money. I get hundreds. I get 50s. I get 20s. I get checks. Bust them if they over 20. I bust yo only if she over 20. I got my, just in case you creeping. She'll bust at him if I hear creeping, right? A couple million. I got a couple 100,000 in stock. So pretty much this whole song, just talking about all the things he got and all the things he get. And what he talking about? I get money. I get, you feel what I'm saying? I'm trying not to cuss in here too, by the way, y'all. I'm working on it myself. I have a bad habit of doing that, and it's not really tasteful when people see that, you know what I mean? So I'm working on that. But yeah, so he get money, he get, that's all the song's about, right? It's like how much more could you want in life, you know what I mean? How much more could you want? If you was a simple man like myself, bro, you don't need much but that, you feel what I'm saying, right? Listen to this all the time. Because I get it, man. I get it. Some of y'all don't get it. That's why you can't listen to the song. That's why I said this might not relate to everybody. So if you get it, man, go ahead and play that Rich Homie Quan, I Get. Next song, right? Those of you who don't know, Trigger 500K, man. He one of them ones. He is one of them ones. Listen to this, right? This song is called All Hustle, No Luck. All hustle, no luck. I mean, this shit, I'm getting to it, man. I'm getting to it. I'm grinding. I'm working. I'm up early when the birds chirping. You know what I'm saying? Early bird get the worm, and we love some motherfucking worms. You hear me? Right? No luck. Ain't no 4-leaf clover in this thing, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no 4-leaf. Straight grind. No luck, right? This is how the song starts. Get the fuck up and go get some money. Swing a dough. Go work a scam. You ain't talking about no yicky. I don't want to talk. Scram. Came up off the flock of rocks. Whole thing half of zips and grams. Everything I got came off the land. Tax-free, who is Uncle Sam? Know I'm about the yicky, I'ma forever chase a check. Wake up and put this shit up in their face, on and off the net. Being broke ain't no good feeling, trust me. Nino to give me nothing. Ran it up one time and did it twice to show him I ain't lucky. Ran it off the scale. Know the trap would make me special. Messing up the streets while by the demon trying to dodge the devil. Bro, shut up and go get some money. You can thank me later. Get the around me with your hand out. I'm all out of favors. Trap shit in my DNA. Dirty dealing, that shit in my blood. Keep them from around me. If they ever told, I ain't trying to see the judge. Money don't make me real, I told them. Probably thought that I was lying. Okay, I'm gonna calm down. right? Because I walked this whole song down too, bro. I'm messed up about it, man. It's probably one of my favorite songs out right now, right? All Hustle, No Luck, Trigger 500K, right? And the album this is from, I think it's Dirty Dealing, Still Dirty Dealing, something like that, right? And like I said, the whole song was really saying, bro, get up and go get some money. That's literally the first words of the song, man. That's literally my alarm when I wake up now. Get up and go get some money. Swing it over, go work a scam. It don't matter how you get. Now, I don't condone certain things, right? I don't condone crime or criminal activities, right? But I will say, man, if you got to get it how you live, man, get it how you live. Man, if you got to go to McDonald's, man, go to McDonald's. You got to go get another job, go get another job. Working at a warehouse, you work in a warehouse, man, get that motherfucking money. Do some overtime, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what this thing about, right? It's really about getting some money, bro. And a lot of folks be acting like that shit is not important, man. A lot of folks be acting like it's not that important, or acting like, man, like people acting like they're having it like that. People be acting like they're having it like that, and I don't understand it. I don't understand why you acting. Why act when you could really be that? You know what I'm saying? Why would you have to put on the front like you getting to it when you could really be getting to it? You know what I mean? So that's something I don't understand, right? But that's another Get Money song right there, bro. Like I said, I listen to that bitch every day. You know what happened to me back in the day, man? When I was working at the prison, right? I was at the prison. I just spent my last $2,000, bro. I spent my last $2,000 on my car. My engine had messed up or something like that, right? Took to the spot. They said it's gonna be 2 bands. Coincidentally, I had 2 bands in my account. This shit was God, bro, for real. Had them 2 bands. I had this new job I was about to start, so I'm like, damn, I really don't want to spend these 2 bands on this car. I talked to my brother, and he like, look, man, like you could do it, or you could wait. It don't matter. But think about it, if you don't do it, like how you gonna, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, I'm spending the last 2 bands, right? When that happened, I started listening to Backlit by Rod Wave. Every single day I would go to work, I would listen to Backlit. And at that time, I was doing 16-hour shifts, back to back to back to back, trying to get this motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? And that song is another one, right? This is an, oh my God, see, this shit don't woke me up, right? So All Hustle No Luck, man, I listen to that every day too, right? That's my new, that's the new version of me, you know what I'm saying? I done grown past certain things. This is a new one. But this one, Backlit, the intro to the song is this right here. If you ain't trying to get no paper, then stay from around me. Bought a brand new Bentley, sent the pictures to the county. I don't want no friends, evidently I just want the cash. I been on the bad, got mad. She want Prada, she want new Chanel, she ain't cheap. She want Louis V, she want Gallery Van Cleef. What you know about it? I ain't know about it till you told me. Spend that, you don't owe me. Look, I've been had my stripes. I've been thugging all my life. I've been hustling all my life. I've been drugging all my life. I don't know about that one now. I've been chasing after that paper, running all my life. Okay, I've been getting paid every way trying to get it right. I just hit the stage 40 days and 40 nights. Tired for real. Grinding for real. They say his heart is broken, but his mind on them M's. Got up out my feelings and got in my bag. Got out my feelings and got in my bag. Cool. So if you didn't hear that, man, go ahead and check that out, right? And if that stuff, I always say this, man, if you hear these songs and you don't feel no type of way, or you don't feel like, damn, I need to lock in and do that. You got an internal problem. You got a self like a soul problem, bro. You know what I'm saying? I listen to this music, man, it speaks to my soul. Speaks to my soul, right? And you know, I always say I have such an imagination. That's why I tell you it's important to have an imagination too, because I can hear this song and see myself in the position that I need to be in. You know, so I can hear the song and be like, okay, that's what I need to do. I can see myself getting to it. I can see myself working. I see myself planning and plotting and getting some money. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is, like I said, he said I hit the stage 40 days and 40 nights, right? I ain't on no stage, but in my imagination, I'm at the job 40 days and 40 nights. You know what I'm saying? So I be like, I just hit the job 40 days and 40 nights. I tell myself, you know what I'm saying? I play with my imagination. I put myself in the song, you know what I mean? That's just how my mind works. I don't know how y'all mind work, but that's what you got to do sometimes. Put yourself in that position and be like, okay, cool. And that way you could see yourself doing that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you got to imagine it before it happens in real life, you know what I'm saying? If you can't see it in your mind, then I feel like it won't happen in real life. And that's why a lot of y'all lack imagination. Some of y'all need to work on being creative again. Some of y'all need to work on having imagination and stop being so negative or stuck in a box. Stop being so stuck in a box or glued to the reality of this world. You know what I'm saying? Be realistic, but have an imagination, have fun, be playful. I feel like a lot of people lose that as they grow up. You know what I'm saying? As a child, we all have imagination. Remember playing with your friends when you was a kid, doing this, doing that. And as you grow up in the world and life gets real and things hit you and trauma hits and stress hits, people tend to lose that sense of imagination. But man, you need to hold on to that as tight as you can. Or Wallow267, if you guys don't know who that is, look him up. And that's one thing he said. When he went to prison for his time, bro, he kept his imagination. He went in at 17 and he still had that same imagination because he didn't have to deal with the stress of the world. You know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, like I said, that's not a good thing, but that's a good thing that came out of a negative. You know what I mean? So y'all need to do the same, man. Try to get your imagination back. You feel like that's something you lack, man? Try to go ahead and gain that back. All right, next song, right? Next song right here. Rich Homie Quan, we back with Rich Homie. This one's called Choices, right? And this whole album, what is this album called? Still Going In, right? Still Going In. Another one about getting money. He hustling. I think at this point in his life, man, he kind of had a little buzz. He had it going on, right? But he ain't stopping. He's still going in, bro. And I think of that myself. You know what I'm saying? You get a little success. You start hearing some achievements. You start getting some accolades. You know what I'm saying? Making progress towards your goals, right? And I'm still going in. So this one's called Choices, right? I made choices in the past to get me where I'm at. I had to make choices in the past to get me where I'm at. It ain't about you and it ain't about me. It's about that paper coming with green. So much money, it don't make no sense no more. I'm saying, I'm at the point where I can't get no more. I'm playing. Hey, you heard that shit, bro? Wait, let me talk to y'all, man. Hold up. So much money, it don't make no sense no more. So much money, it just don't make no sense. It don't make sense, so much money. I'm at the point where I can't get no more. I got so much money, I can't get no more. I'm playing. That bitch said I'm playing, bro. I'm playing. Like you could always get some more money now. Stop playing, bro. You feel me? I'm just playing, you know what I'm saying? Around with a check so you can't fire me. A crew, I'm trying to build a dynasty. I got my mama a new house. I got my daddy a new shop. Told my brother he could have any car off the lot. Got my sister out the hood so my nephew ain't gotta suffer. Got my side hoe a spot just for someone else to. Got my grandma a new van because she loved the mother. Got some chairs for my haters cause I can't stand no motherfuckers. Make you dance, I swear that's what them bullets did. Steve Harvey clean rolling white, boys call them bullet heads. These be playing, I swear they don't want it. No sleep, no Zans, I'm on the molly geet up to the next damn morning. And if you stiff me, I kill you, baby. Abortion. They say that life's all about choices, right? And then it goes back into I made choices in the past to get me where I'm at, right? So I hear that song, right? These are all of my favorites too, man. I've been waiting to tell y'all these ones. These are all of my favorites, right? And these just some of the songs I listen to. We still got some more songs to go to too, man. I'm just trying to show y'all so y'all can listen to these too and get y'all mind going. Maybe build that imagination and get that ambition and drive in you. You know what I'm saying? Especially like say you got to reprogram yourself when it comes to anything and everything you do. Right? I only feed myself positivity. I only feed myself good stuff. Anybody I deal with, bro, we only speak positive around each other and to each other, right? Any female I deal with, any of my friends I deal with, any family I deal with, you know, my family ain't talking about nothing positive when they get around me, man. Around me, you know what I'm saying? My homeboy, when we get around kicking it and with too much negative shit, it's different. We talking about a problem and now we come with a solution. But I'm talking about just complaining, bitching, moaning, and groaning about a situation. Make it around me, you know what I'm saying? Any female complaining about some shit that ain't really relevant or ain't really like helping the situation or getting us closer to what we got going on, get the from around me. You feel what I'm saying? Get the from around me with your hand out. I'm all out of favors. You feel what I'm saying? And then like I say, you listen to music so much, sometimes just it's like the God speak through me. He just blesses me with these things in my mind and like the song will just come out of me sometimes. Or I hear it in my head, I'm like, you know what? You right. You right. You know what I'm saying? This shit all hustle, no luck. So yeah, that's how I be getting down, right? And in this song, like I said, choices, man, just I told y'all this before, time can be best friend and your worst enemy, man. So you make choices in the past, it's gonna get you where you at. You know what I'm saying? You got the past, present, and future, right? Everything you did in the past is gonna affect you in your present. Everything you do in the present is gonna affect you in your future. It's like they're all congruent with each other though, right? So you really are thinking like you gotta be in 3 places at one time. It sounds crazy, but when you really think of it like that, that's how this shit work, right? The things I did a few years ago got me where I'm at right now. And everything I do right now is gonna get me where I'm going. So if you're not in a position right now that you like, that is your fault because you made choices in the past to get you where you at. But the best thing about that is that you in here, you in the present today, you could change today, so it's gonna affect you tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? That's how you gotta look at it, y'all. Music's a powerful thing. Music's a powerful thing. Think about this, man. You ever heard motivational speech? Motivational speaker talking, right? And they over there talking, yeah, and you get kind of amped up. But when you hear a motivational speaker talking with the little music behind them in the background, it makes you feel different. That's how powerful music is. Like you get a different kind of fire inside of you, right? Same way when they have a scary movie going on, right? A scary movie's playing, and a dude chasing the girl with a knife. Running, Okay, it's like, it's scary. But when they put the music behind that bit, it's like, oh my gosh, you feel suspenseful. You feel like anxiety listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying? And there's different music for different things. Think about how that music goes, and you feel anxiety. Think about how the motivational speaker speaks, and then he got the music behind him. A little piano, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a little guitar or something. And now you feeling amped up. You feel me? So that's how important this shit really is when you think about it, bro. It's like on a subconscious level, like you can't really tell or you don't really know until you're aware enough to be like, damn, that's why I felt like this, or I'm listening to music that gives me anxiety. That's why you feel the way you feel, because you're not listening to no get money music. You're not listening to no positive music, right? So yeah, that's another one of my favorites, right? We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 more songs to go through, y'all. This one is called STFU and Trap. Y'all know what that means, right? This one is by Trigger 500K again, right? Yeah, STFU and Trap. Get up and swing the dough. Having flock of rocks and bowls, noted here on the flow. Them hate me because they broke. I'm Mr. Pop Out with that yicking. For those that don't know what yicking is, talking about some money, right? He talking about some money. No, I'm about the yicking. I'm gonna forever chase a check. That we talking about yicking, right? Yicking mean money. Disrespect ain't tolerated. I put this on biscuit. Still got both feet in the trenches. Never turn my back against J's. Don't want to hear about them old ass money stories. What you made today? See, y'all don't be hearing this shit, man. Y'all not listening. Still got both feet in the trenches. Never turn my back against J's. I don't want to hear them old ass money stories. What you made today? Dirty Dylan about the trap. I'm in love with all my plays. If you ain't trying to get no, then get out the way. The money counter just broke again. I gotta count this shit by hand. 200,000 in junkie money. I done run out of rubber bands. I'm the one made trapping great again. I'm the one turned up the streets. Piss me off, I drop a ticket down to 10,000 a beat. Know I'm having glee for cheap. The flock got, that's me. Put my, and all you, Nick, make it hard for y'all to eat. I ain't going back and forth with no broke. If you're flat, it ain't no beef. Having no cheese for real. Just rap good on a beat. He said they ain't getting no money for it. They just rap good on a beat. Shit sound good though. Yeah, that shit sound good though. You feel me? So I ain't gonna keep going through this one, right? Because a lot of cussing. I hate having to bleep everything out, right? But I do want to go back and touch some points, right? I talked about this one time in one of my videos, man. Stop being a blast from the past, right? Stop being a blast from the past. And that's really what this song talking about too. I don't want to hear about them old ass money stories. What you made today, man. What you did today, man. It's cool with you in the past, right? But the streets go off what you got, not what you had, man. If you ain't got it no more, you ain't having it no more, man. It don't even matter what you did back then. Now, if you still having it, okay, you can tell me what you made back then. You know what I'm saying? Because it really is going to hold some weight. But if you messed it up, man, you messed it up, man. And it is what it is, man. I don't want to hear them old ass money stories. What you made today. Next part of the song I want y'all to listen to. If you ain't trying to get no yicking, then get out the way. If you ain't trying to make no money, this shit ain't about no money. What we doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people mad about shit that don't matter. A lot of people mad about shit that don't matter, man. If it ain't about no money or it's like some disrespect that you can't come back from, it really don't matter, bro. Brush that shit off. You feel me? Brush it off, man. It ain't nothing but a thing, bro. I got other things to worry about. I got other things to focus on, bro. A lot of y'all be too emotional when it comes to certain things, man. If it ain't about no money, man, get out my way. You know what I mean? And there's more to life than money, right? I'm saying that because someone told me that recently, man. He gonna see this. Someone told me it's more life than money, and it really is. It really is more life than money. But money play a big role, right? So it's like, if it ain't about no money, man, is it really that deep for you to be worried about it? Is it that deep for you to be stressing about it? It's really not. It's really not. So brush that shit off and keep pushing, man. Get back on your grind. Next part of the song, right? I'll put my foot on all your necks, make it hard for y'all to eat. That's how you gotta be, man. That's how you gotta be, grinding so hard, man. The haters, you just step down on them. The haters, you just put down on them, you know what I'm saying? Next part is, I ain't going back and forth with no broke. If you're flat, it ain't no beef. So if you're flat, that mean like you're broke, you know what I'm saying? For those y'all ain't from Florida, if you're flat, it ain't no beef. If you ain't got no money, what we talking about, bro? Why we even beefing there? If it ain't about no money. And I never understood that, man. I've seen that a lot of times, working in the prison and stuff too, man, getting around some of these folks that come from certain backgrounds, right? It's like, well, what we really talking about? Like I said, it ain't about no money. So it really don't be about no money. It ain't, like, if it ain't no disrespect that you can't come back from, like, dude ain't call you no outlandish names, a dude ain't really try you or did something to your family, something like that. Like, you could really, like, we could really brush that shit off. Now, I ain't saying you come back from anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a homeboy, something that crossed the line, like, you can't come back from that. But I ain't finna take to that level with you, you know what I mean? Because it ain't about no money. What we talking about, man? If you're flat, it ain't no beef. Yeah, that's really it for this song. So that's STFU and Trap, man. Another one, just like I said, just go get some money. Like, with this song, like, I don't know nothing about none of that, right? Nothing about trapping or none of that, right? But I will say this, though. In this song, like, go to work. Go get some money. Shut up and grind. Whatever it is you got going on, man. Like I said, I put on my imagination, man. He talking about trapping. That's how he living. That's how he get his little money. Or that's how what he did in his past life, right? Cool, man. I do something another way. And that's why I listen to when I get this. You know what I'm saying? Next song, SCY Jimmy, right? Sack Chasing Youngin. SCY Jimmy, Sack Chasing Youngin. This one's called Two Choices. Y'all ready? He walked this thing down too, right? Put in work for everything I ever had. You got two choices. You gonna chase a or a bag. I've been living good ever since I got up off my ass. Keep hustling, young. Hard times never last. All I know is cash and drugs. Lil Jim know to get it off. Just go ask the plug. Deep creep the world cold, so I don't look for no love. Remember, I ain't have a dub. Now I get paid to club. We ain't nothing alike. I live a whole different lifestyle. They see me shining bright, want to put my lights out. So when I'm performing, we on stage with them pipes out. All these dead presidents, I still ain't seen the White House. All right, we're going to skip some of this. We're on to the next one, all right? We're going to see who really grinding when it's all said and done. I don't put shit before them dollars. I need every one. Phone doing digits. What's a chef without a kitchen? My mind on a million. She keep begging for attention. Can't stop chasing the racks because this time ain't going to stop ticking. I refuse to die hungry. Every day I'm getting chicken. And then go back to putting work for everything I ever had. You got two choices. You gonna chase it or a bag, right? So yeah, that whole song, he just walking it down too, because you got two choices, man. What you gonna chase? Everybody chasing something at the end of the day. Everybody chasing something. And this go back to the past, present, and future I was telling y'all about, right? What you did in your past is gonna affect the present. What you do in your present is gonna affect the future, right? So if in the past you was chasing one thing and it wasn't productive or congruent with your goals, your present messed up because of that. But now, the beautiful thing about today is you got a chance and a choice, right? You got a chance to make it happen, and now you got to choose to make it happen. You feel what I'm saying? So what you going to choose to chase, man? What you going to choose to chase? Next song, Trigger 500K. We back with him, right? This one called Swing the Dough. Swing the Dough. That's what it's called. Trap still going bonkers. Been having cheese all winter. Know I'm popping all summer. Bum steady blowing up my phone trying to hold something. Never been tight in cap. I got my cap and gown out the streets. You're trying to beef about these because they ain't peak. F a record label, I'm signed to the streets. You trying to come set up shop, you got to go through me. Huh, swing the dough. Yeah, swing the dough. All this dog on me, this shit on the floor. Come and shop with me, it's dirt cheap. Better come and get it. Hey, I'm serving everybody, I supply the city. So yeah, this one ain't really nothing crazy. Like I said, if y'all hear the song itself, I ain't gonna play it on here because they're gonna hit me with the copyright shit. But this song, man, is just about getting some money again too. It's a little bit shorter, it's only a minute long. And this one just like on some popping it type stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just on some popping it, like you getting the money, man. You trying to get some money too, man. You gotta go through me type shit, you know what I'm saying? So just some little popping it stuff. This next one is Money Man. Those of y'all who know Money Man, he one of the ones. His name is literally Money Man, so that'll tell you everything you know that he talking about some getting money, right? And it's an old song, right? We got this one and one more song. Matter of fact, I'm going 2 more songs, right? But this one is called Feelings by Money Man, right? It's a feeling that get when the money touch hand, when the cash touch hand, it could turn to the man. He don't want no money, he just playing. Baby girl, why you always playing? It's a feeling that get, it's a feeling that get. I swear the money do something to me. I swear the cash do something to me. Lil' mama body do something to me. Lil' shawty body do something to me. When the cash hand, it would turn to the man, right? So that's really all this song is saying, man. It's a feeling I get when the money touch my hand. It could turn you to the man. You don't want no money, you just playing. That tell you everything you need to know, man. That tell you everything you need to know. I ain't heard this one in a long time, you know what I'm saying? But it's in the cycle, right? That money could turn you to the man, bro. The money can do so many things for you, bro. So why would you not chase it? Why would you not go get it? Why would you not hustle and grind and put all your time, energy, and life force into getting some money? Something that could help you. Something that could change your life. Something that could change your family's life. Something that could change your legacy. It ain't about you, it ain't about me. You know what I'm saying? That's what Rich Homie said. I'm trying to build a dynasty. And money could do that for you, right? Money affects the clothes you wear, right? Money affects the education that you get. Money affects the car you driving, the house you living in. You know what I'm saying? Money affects all that, bro. So why would you not want to pursue that? You know what I'm saying? One more to go. This one ain't really, it's more of a mindset song, I'd say, right? This one is Kevin Gates, Don't Know, right? This one is Don't Know by Kevin Gates. I know a lot, but there's some things I don't know. Don't know I can't hit. Don't know a chick that say no. Don't know no chips that I can't get. Don't know no whip I can't own. I know a lot, but there's some things I don't know. Don't know no ugly. Don't know no bro. Don't know no snitch. Don't know no bitch. There's some things I don't know. See, I slipped up. I said the words. Don't know nobody leaning harder. Phantom bought while out in Florida. Don't know nobody who ain't retarded. Know there's a name. I don't know what to call it. So yeah, man, he pretty much saying, man, he don't know nobody that's broke. He don't know nobody that's ugly. He don't know nothing that he can't have, right? I like that song a lot because that's how you should feel, man. I don't know nothing that ain't for me, man. I don't know nothing that I can't get. There's nothing in this world I don't believe I can have. There's nothing in this world that I don't believe I can achieve. You know what I'm saying? That's what that song talking about to me. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things I know, but there's some things I don't know. And those are a few of the things that he don't know, right? I think I did this song with y'all before too. I'm gonna just tell, I ain't finna go through the lyrics with this one, right? But this is Rich Homie Quan 10. Rich Homie Quan 10. That song right there is talking about getting some money, man, how he need 10 for a show. One part of that song he says, I ain't trying to keep it low, go high as I can go. Right? Man, I'm trying to touch the sky with this shit, man. I'm going to the sky's the limit. You feel what I'm saying? But that's it on the music tip, right? Talking about getting some money, man, some motivation for y'all. Put these songs in y'all playlist, man. Start playing them at least once a day, man. Go listen to some of these songs every day, right? And then from these songs, you kind of see some of these artists and listen to some more of their music, and hopefully you get inspired and motivated. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about this one now, right? This topic came about because I was talking to some people about some of their goals, and they're asking me certain things, right? And a lot of people, man, they're saying they want these things, right? Or like, should I do this? Should I do that, right? But at the end of the day, I always tell people, first thing you have to do is assess, where do you want to go in life? What are your goals? Like, depending on your goals depends on the decision you should make, right? So I made certain choices and decisions because I know where I'm headed. I know what I'm trying to do. I know what I'm trying to achieve, right? That's why it's important to have some kind of direction and know where you want to go in life, or know where you're trying to head, right? Because that way you could base every decision you make is intentional and it makes sense for your goals. It helps you to get where you're trying to go. When you just make a decision off of this little factor or something based off now in the present, it's really not going to take you where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? Because it might really set you off from your goals. And like I say, it may feel good right now and it may work out, but you really need to be headed this way. You know what I mean? So anytime you looking for some kind of direction, or like, damn, should I make this decision? Could this decision benefit me? You have to look like, okay, what am I trying to do, right? Me, I'm trying to ball. I'm trying to ball, man. I'm trying to have it. I'm trying to pop it. I'm trying to have it. I'm trying to really be good for life. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make sure I'm good and my people good for life. We ain't got to worry about nothing, you know what I'm saying? Worry about building myself up to be the best I can be. Trying to build my muscle, money, and mind, you know what I'm saying? So things that help me get there is I read books, you know what I mean? I buy books every week, every month, whatever it might be, you know what I'm saying? But I listen to books, audio all the time, right? Listen to Get Money music, you know what I mean? That's helped me get towards my goals, helps me keep me in a high vibrational state, you know what I mean? I'm selected by the people I hang around, you know what I mean? So those decisions help me get to where I'm at right now and go further, right? What else it is, man, I be doing, man? I watch what I eat, man. That's helped me get to my goals. I'm on the way to 200 pounds, you feel what I'm saying? Straight muscle. Straight motherfucking muscle, you hear me? You know what I mean? So the foods I eat, I gotta watch what I eat, man, to make sure that's getting me close to my goals. I'm eating nonsense and bull stuff, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna take me off my path, right? Or when I listen to nonsense, it takes me off my path. When I'm arguing about some nonsense, it takes me off my path. You know what I mean? I don't got time for that. So that's what you gotta look at, man. At the end of the day, you really have to assess where you want to go. And it's okay to not want what everybody else wants. Like me, I know what I'm trying to live and do. I know I want to ball, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get me there, right? So you tell me if some days I can't sleep, all right, fuck it, man, I'll sleep later. That's another song, When I'm Dead by Mr. Kane. I'm gonna get my sleep when I'm dead, right? That's me right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you tell me that's a sacrifice I gotta pay. I'm gonna pay that fee. I'm gonna pay that toll. You tell me I might gotta work 16 hours. Okay, cool. I'll pay that toll. You know what I mean? I'm willing to do these things to get me where I'm trying to go. Some people may not be willing to do what it takes to get to certain places, and that's okay. That's okay. You don't have to want what everybody else wants. You know what I mean? Like, if you just want to live a regular life and have a wife and kids and a family and just chill out, that's cool. There's no problem with that. If you want to work a trade job and that's your passion, is working on ACs, working on electricians, working on plumbing, whatever, like a trade like that, man, you can make some money doing that, bro. You can live a good life doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Like, you don't have to want to see this stuff on social media and want to do all this, man. You know what I mean? You can still go on vacation, still do this, still do that. Like, you have to figure out what you want. You don't have to want what everybody else wants. A lot of y'all be seeing this stuff on social media, or you feel like you have to do certain things because people make you feel that way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll speak about marriage right now, right? Like, a lot of dudes be getting married because they kind of feel like they had to. They kind of feel like they were forced to do it because their family, society, and friends kind of made them feel like that's what you're supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? If that's not what you want to do, man, don't do that shit, bro. Like, this, man, you got one life, bro. And one thing about it, man, this shit is really free will, bro. Like, I'll really be emphasizing on that, bro. You can really do what you want when you want, man. You can quit your job tomorrow. You go in the room and say, man, F your boss and leave. Now, there's consequences you have to worry about dealing with, right? But if you're ready to deal with the consequences, man, do it, bro. It don't matter. Nothing really matters at the end of the day. As long as you live in a righteous life, you're a stand-up person, man. You look out for people, man. You're a good person deep down in your heart, mind, and soul. You know what I'm saying? You do good things for people, bro. Like, bro, the sky's the limit, bro. You can do whatever you want, right? But that's what it comes down to at the end of the day, man. Nothing really matters, so you can do what you want, but just know that you got to deal with the consequences that come with whatever you're doing. And if you're not ready to deal with the consequences, don't do it. But really sit down and lock in and be like, okay, where am I trying to go in life? If I had that imagination and I pictured in my life what does this end goal look like for me, right? One thing for me is like, man, I want me a nice big old stupid truck, right? Want that be lifted up, right? I want a house on acres with four-wheelers, dirt bikes, with a wraparound screen porch, with a motherfucking balcony on the top floor, right? With cows, some goats, some chickens, maybe a horse, you know, that shit costs money though, but maybe a horse or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I see myself in the end, where I could finally rest. I done achieved and did all my great things, you know what I mean? But yeah, so you gotta really assess where you want to go. And I want to travel, man. I like traveling. I like going here, I like going there. I'm trying to see and experience the world and do these things. Another thing I like doing is providing that for people. You know what I mean? So I want to be in a position where I could be like, hey man, you never did this. Come on, let me show you something. Let me open your world up and give them that kind of motivation, the kind of experience to be like, damn, I could do this too. You know what I'm saying? I want to be that. I want to be the hope. I want to be something for y'all to believe in, so you believe in yourself. You know, so that's my goals and stuff right there. So really sit back and lock in and write that down, man. Or just think about that for a week, maybe a month. Like take an hour out your day and just lock in and be like, man, where am I trying to go? What's the end goal for me? And that'll help you make these decisions better. Because now when you know where you're trying to go, you know what to do to get there. You kind of got some kind of sense of direction. You know what I mean? So that's that, right? I'll talk about this too, man. I made a post recently talking about how your girlfriend, your wife should feel safe when they're with you, right? And I had got some people commenting on there saying that you don't need to be in shape for your woman to feel safe with you, you know what I'm saying? But it play a role, man. There's a lot of things that play a role. And one of the things I was going to touch on this is like, I had one comment there talking about how some people are more dominant, right? And a lot of women feel like they're more dominant than their man, and that's an issue, right? And it's like, I feel like people say that though. A lot of women say that because they don't really respect their man, right? They don't respect the person they with. Like, yeah, they might have some good qualities, they might be a good person, but you don't really respect them, right? And to all the dudes out there, man, are you a man worthy of respect though? Are you a man worthy of respect? Like, are you really doing the work that it takes to be a respectable man? I hear a lot of women say this, man. They feel like they've been a man in a relationship for too long, or doing all these things that they wish their man would do. And it's not always about some money. It's just sometimes it's little minute tasks, or sometimes they be feeling like they gotta take charge and take lead of everything. You know what I mean? And it's not a bad thing if that's how you like to live and get down. But a lot of times, bro, as a man, bro, when you're doing the right things and you respect it, man, a lot of things will fall in line how you want them to fall in line. It'll come a lot more natural and easier, right? When you're on top of your mission, man, when you're chasing your dreams and goals, when you're in shape, you know what I'm saying? You're getting to the money how you supposed to get to the money, you know what I mean? There's respect that comes with that, right? People respect you, people talk to you a little different, right? For those of you who used to be maybe overweight and got in shape, you're gonna know what I'm talking about because people talk to you a little different. When you used to dress bummy and now you kind of dress a little bit better, you're gonna see people talk to you a little different. It's a different kind of respect. Before, when maybe you took a sport up and you started taking it serious and excelling there, people kind of respect you a little bit different, you know what I mean? And you'll notice how people treat and talk to you, man, you know? So you're giving people something to respect because people just don't respect you for anything. Respect is earned, you know what I'm saying? So are you a man worthy of respect? Ask yourself that, man. And really look yourself in the mirror, man. Be like, do my woman respect me? More than feel safe with you, man. That's more important, bro, than feel safe with you. Does she respect you? The little slick comments, the little jokes, you know, a lot of y'all overlook those things that are big deals, bro. The little attitudes here and there, you know what I'm saying? That shit take a toll on you subconsciously. Same way I said about the song, man. Subconsciously, you hear those little jokes, you hear the little slander, you hear this and that, man. It takes a toll on you, bro, whether you believe it or not. That's why you have these feelings. That's why you wake up with some weight on your chest, man, feeling type of way about something. And nothing even happened to you yet. You know what I mean? The day just getting started, but you woke up angry because you got this stuff from yesterday on your chest still. You know what I mean? So, man, really ask yourself, man, am I a respectable man? If you say yes, man, be like, okay, cool. What do I do or have that people could respect? You know what I mean? It's not always materialistic, man. It's just sometimes having a reputation for being honest, man. People respect an honest person. When you keep your word, people respect that. Do you do the things that you say you're gonna do? If you tell somebody you're gonna do something, are you on time? Do you do it for them? Those are things people respect, man. So like when people treat you a certain way, you're like, why does this keep happening, man? Why does people keep talking to me like this, man? You gotta give people some respect, man. You're not putting in the work to get your respect. You gotta demand your respect, man. And you gotta put in the work for that. That's what anything you do in life, man. You get a new job, right? You're new. You're gonna get the bottom of the barrel stuff, right? But over time, you go to work, you show up to work every day, you do your job, you go out the way, you take initiative for certain things, man. People gonna respect you a little more and treat you a little different, man. That's just life with anything you do, bro. You gotta put in the work, gain that respect, man. Demand that respect, but you gotta do what it takes to get it. I got a few more, right? But this year, 2026, man, one thing I want to encourage y'all to do, especially after talking to my old boxing coach, Marco Fazzini and stuff, right, is I really want y'all to take up a combat sport, man. If you've never done it in life, man, this is the year. I'm actually planning on getting back into a combat sport myself. So, like, I'm encouraging everybody. I'm going to show y'all that, too, if that's what y'all want to see. Let me know down below if y'all want to see that journey with me going back to the boxing gym. But I think everybody should take up at least 1 year to 2 years of a combat sport. Coach Marco, I think he said 2 years. Like I said, that's great, man, because like once you do it for that amount of time, it stays with you for life. You should know how to defend yourself. You should have that kind of confidence. You should have that kind of respect for yourself, and people also respect you when you have that skill. You know what I mean? It's so important, and it's a good workout, man. It's a good workout. You get in shape, man. You learn a skill. Like, it's a win-win situation. You don't lose nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you're going to be scared, man. Everything in life is scary, but that shit do be scared sometimes. But going in there, knowing you about to go fight somebody, knowing you about to go get hit, knowing you about to go hit somebody, you know what I'm saying? Your heart get racing, doing this, doing that. You know what I'm saying? The anxiety builds up. But then after you throw that first punch, or you get hit the first time, you like, damn, I'm good, bro. That shit ain't hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool, man. I can still fight. I still got some fight in me. You know what I mean? It gets easier. And the more you do anything, man, the easier it gets. You know what I'm saying? It's just another day in the office. You feel me? So I encourage y'all to, man, go pick up a combat sport. Whether you like boxing, whether it's MMA, whether it's Muay Thai, whatever it may be, some skill that you can use in your day-to-day life. You know what I mean? And have fun with it, man. Have fun. It don't got to be so serious all the time, man. It's supposed to be fun. Now, it is a serious thing. You don't play it. You don't play with it, right? But you go in there and enjoy yourself, man. Have some fun, man. You build up some camaraderie with the people you're around. Because there's a thing, like, when you're doing something that sucks, and it's miserable, and there's a good thing, like people who come from the bottom or come from the struggle, we know how to have a good time with nothing. You know what I mean? So, like, you got to embrace the suck. A lot of times when you're doing something and you're miserable, man, it's a little bit easier when you got somebody there with you, going through it with you. So you kind of like embrace the suck. You know what I'm saying? So in the gym, it be that a lot, man. Like, let's say coach got you doing some crazy workouts, man. You over there running miles, running laps, but I got my dog with me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, now I'm be a little competitive, right? Man, I'm beat you, bro. Now he trying to beat me, so we compete with each other. We both helping each other grow and get better, right? Or it's like, hey, man, keep going, man. Keep going. Stop. Don't stop, man. Keep going. Whatever it may be, you know? You embrace the suck, get through it together, and you both keep getting better together, you know what I mean? So I highly recommend that, man. If y'all need some recommendations of where to box at, man, go ahead and shoot me a DM or comment down below what city and state you're living in, and I'll help you find a boxing gym. Or whatever gym you want to do, just let me know. I'll help y'all with that. This goes back to the songs I was telling you guys about, and I've told this story before, the Drunken Dad story, right? But I'm going to tell y'all again for those of y'all that are new here and don't know, and we're going to finish off with this, right? So there's a story about the Drunken Dad, right? It's one of my favorite stories. I seen this on Instagram, I think, a long time ago, right? There's a father, he was a drunk, right? And he had two sons. One son grew up to be very successful. Another son grew up to be a drunk. A long time down the road, there was an interviewer, right? And he asked both the sons, right? He asked them the same exact question. He said, why are you the way you are? The successful son said, I seen my dad. The drunk son said, I seen my dad, right? Same exact answer, right? So a lot of times people might let that story go over their head, right? But it's really deeper than you think. It goes back to telling you guys, man, every day you got a chance and a choice, right? You gonna be a victim or you gonna conquer the world? There's two people in this world, man. You're gonna be a victim, you're gonna conquer the world, bro. You got a choice at the end of the day, man. Both sons could have been drunk. Both sons could have been successful, right? But they both took two very different paths. And they made decisions and choices in the past to get them where they at, right? It really is that deep, man, when you really look at it, man. That's why reflecting is so big and such a big deal, and y'all don't do enough reflecting. When you reflect and look yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, I have been eating bullshit. damn, I have been messing up. Now I say the mirror a lot. I'm being literal when I say look in the mirror, bro, because you can look at yourself in the eyes. You're seeing who you are. You're looking at yourself. You're able to see your body and be like, damn, my body's not where I want it to be at, man. I got some work I need to do. You can't lie to yourself in the mirror, bro. Even when speaking to yourself in the mirror. Whatever you say in that mirror is the truth, you know what I'm saying? You look at yourself, the thoughts you get in your head, man, that's how you really feel. You know what I mean? The position I'm in is my fault. I haven't put in the work to get where I want to get, to be where I want to be. You know what I mean? So you gotta take initiative, man, and strive and do better, right? But that story of the drunk dad, man, like I said, you got a choice, man. You want to be a successful son or the drunk son. You want to be a conqueror or a victim. The choice is yours. But I'm going to close it off on that, man. It was a great episode. A lot of great topics. Like I said, if y'all got some more things y'all want me to talk about, man, go ahead and comment down below some topics you want me to discuss. If you got some questions for me, go ahead and comment it down below or shoot me a DM. And like I said, when it comes to the combat stuff, go ahead, let me know, and I'll help you guys find the gym, and we'll take care of that, right? But all in all, catch y'all next episode. Y'all be easy, stay out of the way. Make sure you get your grind on so you can get your shine on, and stay in that lab and keep working, y'all. Catch y'all next episode.